Awesome. Thank you guys for taking the time to prioritize your business and hop on and, tune in to what I think is going to be a super valuable training topic for you guys tonight. Just a little bit of recognition before I introduce our speakers, and I will share my screen really fast. And we will start off with our Success Club updates. So we've got Nicole Faulkner at Success Club 18, as well as myself, Chelsea Romano, Zoe Friedel, Brittany Wade, and Becca Grew at 12, Sarah Marshall, Jennifer Gall, Gretchen Hawley at 10, Erin White, Nicole Maston, Brandy Mark, Chrissy McKenzie, Amanda Lonis, Mallory Flynn, all at 8, Carly Dunleavy, Ashley Bastiano, Jess Funk, Jackie Newberry, Liz Massarone, Jess Callahan, Shannon Mataraki, Lindsay Webb, Samantha Tobias, Kate Tennyson, Lawrence Himbalt is her new last name, all at 6. Congratulations, you guys. My tip to you is keep pushing, because the harder you push this last week of the month, ideally you sign up more people this month. Worst case scenario, you hit the ground sprinting in what's next month, September. Those of you that are so freaking close, we've got Taylor Winchester, Tiff Miller, Nicole Stickler, Ashley LaSure, Sandy Knox, Dolores Finnemore, Ashley Bissell, Kate Clark, Heather Schwartz, Lana Lawrence, all at 4 points. And then we've got Kim Benson, Joellen Benson, Audrey Zakaria. She can update me on her name. Brittany Hayes, Lauren Cole, Michelle Aquino, Nicole Coley Firstos, Christina Zafudo, Julianne Lundy, Jess Bridge, Amanda Wolf, Kara Decker, Katrina, Emily Anger, Travis Maston, Steph Denovi, Jolene Green, Matthew Thiel, Carrie McGrath, Emily Squire, Rhiannon Jan, Myrna Romero, Ann Lovejoy, and Leandra Corey, all with 2 points. You helped your very first person this month so far. And a new thing I want to start tracking, you guys, is the total number of people that we've helped. Just to give you an idea of how much improvement we've seen in this last week. Last week, we helped 68 people. This week, we're at 149. You guys, we doubled the number of people that we helped in 1 week. So if you are questioning, if you can help 3 people, or if you're going to lock in Success Club, or if you're making an impact, hopefully this number gives you confidence in all of those areas that you're doing something good and that you can reach any goal that you set for yourself this month. Quick leadership ladder recognition. Team leader this month is myself and Nicole Faulkner. Team builders, we've got Ashley Robustiano, Carly Dunleavy, Jess Funk, Tiff Miller, Sandy Knox, Chelsea Romano, Brandy Mark, Mallory Flynn, and Lana Lawrence. Business starters, we've got Audrey Zakaria, Jackie Newberry, Zoe Friedel, Brittany Wade, Jennifer Gull, Emily Anger, Chrissy McKenzie, Gretchen Hawley, Harrison Penkoff, Amanda Lonis, and Laura Wilcox. At this time, does anybody have any recognition that you want to shout out either for yourself, for your team? Let me stop sharing. Anything good going on that I missed by the numbers? No? Last chance. That's a new thing if you're new on this call, so think about it for next week. I did just have a quick update, you guys. We have our sneak peek into coaching event tonight at 8:30. Gretchen and I are kind of co-leading it, and it's in the sneak peek into the Coach Life group. If for some reason you forgot to invite people, or you have more people to invite, I actually keep inviting people to it all throughout next week. My verbiage just changes to, hey girl, my team just hosted a sneak peek into the life of a coach, or what we do as a coach, and I've got the recording and it's really awesome. Would you be open to learning more and listening to it? So use that up until all throughout next week. So don't worry if you didn't invite anybody, you still have the opportunity to take advantage of this call. So without further ado, we've got Lana Lawrence, Ashley Bastiano, Gretchen Hawley, Mallory Flynn, myself, and Ashley LaSure. We are going to be walking through everything from why we set the goal of becoming diamond, how we got there, like specific action items we did to get there, and what it's like to be a diamond or star a diamond, but based on where we're at now. So Lana is going to take it away first. So Lana, feel free to unmute yourself and go ahead.
First, I'm having some construction in our backyard right now, so if you guys hear pounding, let me know. I'll just close the door.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll just give you a backstory on me. I didn't really know about diamond. I mean, I was told to hit diamond, so I hit it. Can you guys, is this loud? It's okay. Okay. So I was told to hit it. Didn't really 100% know why. I just was told to do it, so I did it. It took me about 6 months to do it. And I felt like those 6 months went by really, really fast. I heard about other coaches hitting it, you know, in a matter of days, like 40-something days. But I didn't let that discourage me when it took me 6 months, because I felt like this was my business, my journey, so I didn't really care about what other people were doing. So I just put my head down and started getting to work. So I signed up my husband, who he wasn't against it, but he was just like, you know, Lana, I don't think we can really afford, you know, $200 a month in Shakeology. But what that did was it just kind of made me push even harder. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to show you that I'm serious about this, and you will sign up. So he eventually, within the first month, he did sign up. And then I think what helped other people sign up with me was me being consistent. I think it's really easy to sign up as a coach and say, yep, I'm in, I'll do it. And then you start hearing some no's, or other things come up in your life, like maybe you're just feeling tired, or maybe you had a bad day at work. And the last thing you want to do is work your business. So no matter what I was going through, I just continued to work by inviting, posting, reading personal development, listening to trainings. I just did it. So I would show people, all the doubters, all the anyone out there, hey, I'm serious. So I started being consistent. So with that, I do ads sometimes. I've seen goods and bads with ads. I've had people sign up right away, and then there's like this month where I've done an ad and I'm like, really? No one has signed up? So ads kind of are good and bad for me, but I still do it because I sometimes just need that little extra, I want to get some other people, new faces to my page. A big thing I do is following up. Sometimes it can be awkward, I'm not gonna lie. It's just like, come on, you know, you said you would do this. But I do it because no one really ever signs up on the first time you talk to them, so you have to do it. I have had people say no, but they say, I can't right now, but thank you so much for following up with me. And when I follow up, I'm not always saying, come join me, come join me, come join me. But I will send them a message like, hey, I saw this recipe, I wanted to send it to you. Or following up with, how are the kids doing? So it doesn't always have to be about me and join my challenge group. I do make it about them. So that's what I do. So really quick, I know we're on a time frame. I could talk probably forever, but I feel like hitting diamond has really helped me with my confidence. I know a lot of people will say it's helped me financially, but I feel like confidence. So once I hit diamond, I thought I could do this. I could really, my business can really take off. I can do it. And I feel like it's helped my team because it's, hey, if I can do it, you can do it too. I think it's hard if I don't hit my goals, it's hard for me to help my team, how am I going to say this? If I don't hit my goals with diamond, I feel like it's hard for me to ask my team to do it. I hope that makes sense. So that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I mean, I could go on forever, like I said, but just I think the biggest takeaway to reaching diamond is really be consistent with your business. I hope that helps, Sam.
Yeah, that was awesome. And I know you have to go. You guys will take some questions at the end, so write down your questions. But Lana, since you have to go, I know we're going to get a question on this. You mentioned you do ads. So is it on Facebook or Instagram? And can you say a little bit more about that?
Oh yeah, I do ads on Instagram. I honestly feel like Instagram is more of my place to be. I feel like Facebook, I feel people don't really want to be bothered. So I do a lot more stuff on Instagram. I feel more comfortable posting about the coaching opportunity, come join my challenge group, stuff like that. I feel way more comfortable doing it on Instagram. And I just went to, I think it's Instagram features that I've done. And there's different options that you can play around with too, with that.
Awesome. Thank you.
Of course.
All right, so moving on to our next, you guys, we're going to go pretty fast just so we don't take up too much time, and we're like straight to the point of all the goods that will hopefully move your business forward. So next we've got Ashley Bastiano.
Hey guys. Okay, so I first want to start off by saying I've been a coach for like 3.5 years now, but probably the first 6 months of my business, I was one of those people that was like all in, but like I didn't do personal development. I worked when I felt like it. And I basically did the bare minimum to get by to hit Success Club because I was told Success Club moves your business forward. So that was always my number one goal, was hitting Success Club. So it took me 10 months to get to Diamond, and to me now, I feel like I could have hit it a lot sooner. If you've been a coach for that long and you haven't hit it yet, don't, feel like, oh my God, I should have hit it by now type of thing. But I definitely, like I said, I did things when I felt like it, which just like Lana was saying, a lot of times we don't feel like working our business. Like life happens all the time. For those of you that don't know me, I have 2 kids. My first almost 2 years of this business, I worked 12-hour days as a hairstylist, and my husband was in working away from the home and all this. So like we all have these crazy things that go on in our lives that make us not want to be consistent in this business. And so I was definitely not, and I think that's why it took me personally so long to hit Diamond rank, because I hit Emerald within the first month of my business, I think. And then I just wanted to touch on these points, I think, as to why it took me longer to hit it, because I think this is important. So I used to bank on coaches that would sign up and tell me they were all in, just like myself. They told me they were all in, they were going to be full-time coaches, they were like ready to work this business and get started. We've all had those people in our downlines or that we're talking to that tell you exactly what you want to hear. And then they do absolutely nothing and put no action to the words, and they purchase a challenge pack, sign up as a coach, you don't hear from them. And so I banked on the people that I had. I banked on so-and-so becoming my Emerald. I banked on, these people that said they were going to sign up and never did. And there are, I think, 3 coaches in my downline now that originally got me to Diamond. If that kind of puts it in perspective, people quit, they're always going to quit. And so I banked on people way too much. And also I wasn't signing enough coaches myself. My bare minimum goal was hit Success Club 6. So I was so focused on hitting Success Club. I was so focused on selling 3 challenge packs to lock in Success Club that I didn't really have coach goals. I didn't have, I wasn't offering discount membership. I wasn't doing any of that. I was so focused on getting my challenge groups filled. But once I got to 3, it was like cool if I got 8, but I didn't really care that much because I had hit my goal. So I had really low goals. So what I did to get to Diamond, and I think what made me want to get to Diamond eventually, was I started to see the possibility in this business. I started to see the people that I started with grow, and I wanted that recognition. I'm someone that thrives off of recognition. So I wanted that title, if I'm being honest. I wanted to be recognized on the National Wake Up Call. I wanted to get the little poster that they send you that says you're a Diamond coach. I wanted all of that stuff. I wanted the t-shirt, I love that stuff. I thrive off of it. And I wanted to be, in my own head, Diamond was like being considered legit in this business. It meant that I had actually built like a team, and I had at least two people underneath me that saw the same vision I did and wanted to build a team themselves. So I felt more legit. I wanted that higher team cycle bonus. I started to see what income had increased. And for those of you that have ever reached a rink and dropped back down, you know that what those couple dollars make in difference in team cycle bonus. And so I wanted that diamond rink for the income aspect of it too. And I also had I started to create a clear vision of what I wanted my business to look like. And I knew that diamond was the first step. So how did I get there? So first off, I increased my goal. I realized that Success Club would happen whether you were signing a coach up or if you were signing someone up to participate in your challenge group. So that was like a big mindset shift that I needed to make, that it was okay to recruit someone to be a coach, because if you're going to join my team, you're going to sign up with a challenge pack, because I want you to participate as a challenger yourself first. So excuse me, either way, I knew hitting my goals of Success Club would happen. I increased my goal from 6 to 10. And I think I used to have a goal of like 2 coaches a month to like 10 coaches a month. And I don't always hit that, but increasing those numbers for me helped me hit higher numbers in the long run. So I increased my goals altogether. I got over my fear of inviting, and I got over myself, basically. I used to be so afraid to invite to the coaching opportunity, and I don't know why, but like I could invite to a challenge group. I could invite you to a challenge group in my sleep with my eyes closed, but I was so afraid of inviting to the coaching opportunity. So I got over that, and I started to just do more of that, and I started to do that first when I sat down to get my work done. And now I don't care if people say no, like it doesn't bother me anymore, but I used to be afraid of it. One thing that really stood out to me is Melissa McAllister said at Summit last year that, and I tell my team this all the time, that when like she used to envision herself at this like $1 million earner conference, and each person had to go up on stage and say what they earned $1 million. And she was like, you should be on that stage proudly to say that it was because you are a Team Beachbody coach. Like, I think if you care what people think too much, which was something that I also had to get over through actually doing personal development, was I needed to be proud to say like, I'm a coach. I'm a Beachbody coach. Now when people ask me what I do, I proudly share it. I talk about it with them. And before I used to be like, I was a hairdresser and now I'm home with my kids and I do this like online health thing. Like, nobody wants to know about that. Like, when I left my full-time job, I told my clients that I was just staying home with my kids. Like, that's how, like, it's so silly. But so now I'm like, yes, I'm a Beachbody coach. Like, I help people get results. Like, our job is seriously so cool and rewarding. So I got over that fear. I shared my story. I share my story every chance that I get. I try to share my story through lifestyle posts. I try to do like blunt call to actions, but every day you will see through my posts, I share something how Beachbody has changed my life. And it might be a sentence and it might be a couple paragraphs, but it's in there every single day on my pages. I don't stop when I have a runner anymore. I don't stop when even now that I'm a Star Diamond, I don't stop when I have a coach who's an Emerald who's like killing it. You know, they're signing coaches left and right. The old me would be like, she's going to be my Diamond. She's going to make me 2-star. She's going to make me 3-star. And now I'm like, who's my next rock star who's going to be just like me? And I think that's huge to switch to in your mindset, because there's people in this company that get all the way to the top and then quit at any second. So I don't focus on my runners. I work with the willing, but I'm always looking for new people. Something that was huge for me as far as getting coaches to work their business was I ran kick-ass challenge groups. I focused on my challenge groups. I focused on getting people results. And I was also getting myself results in the process. But all of my coaches that kill it in their business we're challengers first. And that's where I came from too. So I think that's really important, is to remember that when we make a challenge pack sale and we hit Success Club, that's just the beginning of working with that person. We have to get them in a group and get them results, because then, like, duh, they're going to want to coach. And so quickly, just how I guess it changed my business is, it made me learn that you can never get comfortable in this business. And I also just want to touch that doesn't mean you can't enjoy the moment. Enjoying every moment of this business is so important. You should soak up when you hit Emerald. You should soak up when you hit Diamond and celebrate that, but don't get comfortable, because that is also why it took me 2 years to hit 1-star Diamond, because I got very comfortable as a Diamond coach. So enjoy it, but always continue to grow, always continue to look for those people. It increased my income through building a team and, getting others that wanted to build a team, where I was able to leave my full-time position and be home with my kids. I now have business builders that will text me saying they made their biggest paycheck ever. They've paid off credit card income. They have goals of going full-time. So that always just makes my heart happy, because I love for my coaches to be successful almost more than myself, just because, when you're looking for people that are just like you create this culture. Like, we all are similar in certain ways. And so it's exciting when people grow together. So that's me. I can chat all day long also. So
I love it. I was trying to pick out, every time you said something, I wrote it down. I was trying to pick out something that I wanted to feature that you said, and it was just like, you had 5 amazing things. So I'm not even going to pick one. But you guys take some notes from what she said. Let it sink in for 2 seconds. And then we've got our next presenter is Gretchen Hawley. So Gretchen, take it away. You're muted still.
Can you guys hear me or see me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Can you actually see me? Oh shit. Okay, sorry. I have my phone and my computer on. So without my computer, you guys sound like little mice. I can hardly hear you. But as long as you can hear me, I guess that's okay. Okay. So basically, I also chose to work towards Diamond because I was told to. And when I first joined this business, I didn't really know. I knew what Diamond was, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. I knew obviously that Sam had been super successful because I waited a good 2 years, or I think it might be a little over 2 years before signing up since she had joined. So I saw how successful you could be, but I was still a full-time physical therapist and still am, and I just didn't really have a clear idea of what this could do for me personally. But I knew clearly that it could do big things, and that hitting Diamond was that big first step. So kind of similar to other people, I was told to do it, and I'm also not one to half-ass something. If I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it all out. So I hit Diamond in 3 months, and the way that I did that, I signed up my sister, and I signed up someone else from high school, Lauren Phillips. I don't know if she's on this call, but she is still a coach with me. My sister is not. But I signed up those 2 girls, and they were looking to work the business also, which I think personally is the hardest part, is finding those who are at least willing to help 2 more people so that they can become emeralds. So I did that, but then obviously consistency is the number one thing. I don't think anyone would deny that, but I specifically have a script that I use that 100% is what got me to Diamond. So if you guys don't mind, I'll read it to you just so you can hear it, but then I'll also post it somewhere so you guys can get it. 1 second. So once you got through all of the part that was that that what they want to sign up with, I said, great, I'm going to send you a link where you can order and sign up as a discount member at the same time. And I'd send that. Then I just explained, since you're ordering a challenge pack or, fitness bundle, however I described it, signing up as a discount member, AKA discount coach, will be free. You'll get the $40 fee waived. After your first month, it will be $15 a month, and you'll get 25% off of all of your future Shakeology and other products if you want any. You can send. You can decide, or if you decide you don't want it once you start, you can always cancel it with no penalty fee. It just gets you the best deal when you buy a fitness bundle, so I recommend it to everyone. And 9 out of 10 people would say, yeah, sure, that's totally fine. So and at first, when I was given that tip to just tell them you're going to send them the bundle that signs them up as a discount member, I was like, oh, that's really skeevy. Like, you're going around, like, you're trying to trick them. But honestly, the reason I decided to continue doing that is because I had so many people who did want Shakeology again, but didn't want to sign up as a discount member when I asked them. And they ended up paying more for their second batch and third batch of Shakeology. So as of right now, I just do it as like a just in case situation. And I make sure to let them know that it will be the $15, but in that they'll get the discounts off of everything. But 100%, I think that is what helped me get to Diamond, because it got me discount coaches, not because it got me emeralds. But once I got those 2 that wanted to work the business, that was gold for me. Okay, how I achieved it, that was how. Okay, I think I'm up to the perks part. The perks for me is that once I hit Diamond, I had a different mentality and view of myself, and I saw myself as more of a leader, and I wanted to continue being a leader. So kind of like Ashley was saying, it allowed me to have bigger goals. I didn't want to be a Diamond and just hit Success Club 5. Or even, I mean, now my goal ideally is Success Club 10. It doesn't happen every month, but that's my goal. And that is what allows me to continue to get the income, to continue to sign new coaches. So for me, having that Diamond rank, I'm still at Diamond. I've been here now for at least a year. So I'm planning on getting to 1-star and 2-star and all the stars at some point. But initially, it's helping me increase my goals for myself each month. And obviously that comes with the income, the Success Club trip, and all of that fun jazz. I think that's all. Did I cover everything?
Yeah, you did great. Okay, so I finally thought of, oh, hold on, I'm going to mute you. I finally thought of a few things, some trends that I'm noticing. I don't know if you guys are noticing this as well. Set your goals higher. Obviously, as Gretchen just said, she's going to get all the stars. Yeah, set your goals higher, guys. If you're setting your goals for to help 3 people, if you're going to fall short, you're not even going to hit Success Club. But if you shoot for higher, even if you don't hit it, you're going to start to achieve bigger and better things. I loved what Ashley said, do your scary thing first. Like, she invites to the coaching opportunity first thing in the morning because she never did it. She just got it out of the way. And one thing they both said, keep recruiting. Don't rely on who you have. And when I get to my story, what the person who got me to Diamond is no longer even coaching. So never settle. So next up, we have Mallory. Take it away, Mal.
Okay, thank you. All right, why I wanted Diamond. First, I wanted it to achieve the next rank. I was at Emerald and I wanted to get that next step, so that was my next goal. But what really pushed me was working to earn the trip that Sam was hosting to Puerto Rico. I needed to be Diamond for that. I wanted to go to Puerto Rico, so I hit Diamond. Now it's more personal. And if I don't maintain Diamond, I get upset with myself if I lose rank. Like, I'm ashamed and embarrassed. Like, what are you doing that you can't keep that? You know, so first it was for the trips, but now it's personal. Now I want that rank and higher. So how I got there, I had to look back today. It took me 6 months. So that seems to be the same as Lana too, 6 months to get to Diamond. I was working full time. I'm a teacher. So I did that while working. My first 2 coaches were my mom and my boyfriend. So I had complete control of getting to Diamond. My mom was actually doing the programs and the work, the shakes. Ben just signed up as a coach to help me out. Now I still run both of their accounts, but my mom is on my right leg, and that helps me with Diamond. Ben's account I only need if necessary. So right now he's active just because I ordered some stuff as prizes, but I have more emeralds on that account. So he's there. It's like a placeholder just in case somebody falls. He's kind of like my backup. So I think it's good to keep those people just in case you need them down the road. Because like Ashley said, people will stop working and out of nowhere sometimes too. So where was I going with this? Okay. Perks is, let me go back to that. Let me go back to how I got there. I think, like Ashley said, running effective challenge groups is key. Okay. If you are a good coach to your clients are going to talk well about you. So just this past month, I've had 2 people that have signed up have been referrals from people in my challenge group. So people I haven't even reached out to, but because I'm doing well in my challenge group, because I'm supporting the people that I work with and aren't just considering them a sale and being done with them, it's the ripple effect. Now their friends are becoming interested and want to join us too. So always make sure that you're working with those people continuously. Don't give up on them, because you never know when their friends and family will want to join as well, and how you treat them is what they're going to share when people want to inquire about what they're doing. Along with what Gretchen said, I also always sign anyone up as a discount coach. I actually don't even give the option. I tell them I'm going to sign you up as a discount coach in case you want more Shakeology next month. You'll get it 25% off. If for some reason you decide you don't want it, I'll help you cancel. No penalties or fees or anything like that. It's a very simple process. I've never been told no. So that way, like Gretchen said, if they do want it, they've already got that $40 fee waived and they can just continue on. And if they decide they don't want it, then I help them cancel and it's no big deal. So I always sign as discount coaches, and that helps get that extra bonus as well when you sign 5 coaches within a 5-week period. So that's extra money in your account. Okay, perk of Diamond, I think a big one is just the pride, knowing like you've established your business and you can say you are a Diamond coach. Second one, the team cycle bonus, like Ashley said. But with that, you still have to work for it. I mean, the bonus is great, but it's only great if you're still helping people and helping them fall in love with the products and helping them become lifers. I looked at my income today, and there were weeks as a Diamond coach and I made $30. So just because you have Diamond next to your name does not mean that the money is going to just start rolling in. You still have to work. Today, my paycheck was $400. So it varies a lot. You have to put in the work. So it's fun and exciting. You have the opportunity to make a lot of money, but you still have to work for it. Another thing I thought of today, you get the Diamond Insider email, so you get to know about things a little beforehand, before everybody else. Find out what next month's specials are, any special announcements. Some tips I thought of to share. From the time I hit Diamond in June of 2016 till now, I have lost it a couple times. So my tip for you all who are working to Diamond is to use your family and friends to get started, but try not to rely on them. I've broken away from Ben's account, but I still rely on my mom's. So it takes a lot. Not only do you have to reach your own goals, but then you have to worry about a second account to reach goals for that as well. And it makes it more stressful. Makes it very stressful when you haven't hit your own goals yet and you see that account dropping that you need to maintain Diamond. So use them to get started, but then work your hardest to keep recruiting, to keep bringing people on so you don't have to rely on those second accounts that you're managing. And that's it.
I love it. So another trend is, and I kind of made this phrase, be a good coach. Both Ashley and Mallory said that they focused on challenge groups and they got challengers to become coaches and the whole referrals thing. So keep it simple, guys. Focus on being a good mentor and remember that we are here to change lives. We are here to help with transformations and do the best you can at that. And then best case, you sign coaches and you get referrals. And this the whole signing family too. I think some people kind of are like, I don't want to sign family, but know that they are just placeholders. You know, they don't have to work the business. And ideally, that's what we use them for, is placeholders, not to rely on them. So it's definitely a good start to sign up family and friends. I think I'm next. Yes, I'm next. And then you guys stay tuned because we have Ashley LaSure, who is currently at, I think, baseball practice or in the car right now. But you guys, I have 2 stories. And it's because I have hit diamond in 2 different times, one in my first business center and one in my second business center. So I'm going to start off with my first business center. I decided to hit diamond the first time for recognition. I'm definitely driven by recognition and prizes, and Raina was giving away $100 to the first 2 people that hit diamond. So I was one of her first 2. I got her to 2-star. And just having that competition of like, not only needing to hit diamond, but be one of the first 2, I was like, yes, I'm doing that. So I was motivated by prizes, by recognition, and also very similar to, I think, what everyone else said, I felt like at this point, I didn't even have Fit Vibe Strive. I felt like I would be taken seriously as a leader on the team. And that was, I didn't even know that was important to me. But as I started to, you know, I loved responding to people's messages. I loved having an answer for someone. And that just grew. And as a diamond, people were like, oh, she's legit now. At least that's what I thought. I felt legit as a diamond coach and a leader on the team. So how I got there the first time was I signed up Ashley LaSure as my very first coach and Kim Benson. Actually, Harry was my first coach, you guys. And I actually ended up canceling his account like 6 months later because I didn't want to pay the $15.95 fee on his account anymore, and I didn't need him any longer. He was just a placeholder. So I canceled his account, which is so stupid because he lost a lot of volume. But anyways, so really the people who helped me get to diamond were Ashley and Kim. And at this point, you guys, the term discount coach, discount member didn't exist. So I was inviting to the opportunity. I was inviting to coaching. So Kim and Ashley signed up to coach, to work the business. I also had them invite to the business opportunity. I was doing business opportunity webinars. Initially, I was doing it with Raina. So I would ask her if she could lead it, and I would just share my story on it, and she would do everything else. Then I kind of took it into my own hands because she had other coaches that wanted to do it with her. So I would lead calls. And then I would lead calls and feature Ashley, or I'd feature Kim. And we were doing these calls and talking about the business opportunity. Now we don't do calls anymore. We do super cool live videos and these event pages. So very similar to that. But I was constantly inviting to the business opportunity and having my coaches do the same thing. Another thing that helped me get there is my goal of Success Club 10. My first 2 months, November and December, I hit Success Club 5, and then starting January, my no matter what goal since January 2014 has been Success Club 10. So similar to Ashley, bump up your goals, you guys, and I have hit Success Club 10 no matter what since that day. So that helped me a lot too. And the first time, you guys, it took me 6 months. 6 months to hit diamond. I think it's because since there wasn't that discount coach, lots of people told me no to coaching, but they still signed up as a customer because they wanted to see a change, right? They wanted to see a fitness transformation. So I still helped people, but it took me 6 months. And my goal was initially 2 to 3 coaches a month. So it got me 6 months in. Perks of hitting diamond the first time, I felt, but even more so, acted like a leader. I acted like I owned a freaking business. I acted like I was, you know, amazing at what I do and an entrepreneur and leading a rock star team. Yes, I had 2 coaches that worked the business out of 12, but I act like I was a boss, and I was training and I was doing these amazing things. And my income grew because I had working coaches. but also because I kept growing. Like, I never relied on Kim and Ashley and Harry. Like, I even canceled his account, but I kept growing. So fast forward, when you guys hit 2-star diamond, that means you build 2 diamonds in your downline. And for me, that was Ashley, Kim, and I re-signed up Harry. So I actually hit 3-star at the same time. So once that happens, you get to open up a second business center. What that looks like is basically I'm a brand new coach in my downline. So I signed up again as a coach. And you can work this business too, right? So I got it to Emerald and then to Diamond. Now, sometimes people open up second business centers and just leave it there for safety, right? To make it active when you need it to. But I wanted to advance it to Diamond to help me advance to Star Diamond, because once you advance to Star Diamond, you get bonuses. On average, when you are a 2-star diamond, you earn about $800 for the bonus each quarter, right? $800 in 1 week for the bonus. When you're 5-star diamond, which is what I use my second business center to help me advance to, I earned $3,000 that quarter. When you're 10-star, most recently, I think it was $15,000, and when you're 15-star, it was like $35,000 or something. Ridiculous, right? How, like, so motivating for me, at least, because I was hugely drawn to this whole opportunity for the income. As bad as corporate says it is, you want to make money. So that's one reason why I wanted to advance my business. And also I had my second business center on my weak leg. So I knew if I were able to grow that, my weak leg volume would spike and I would continue earning more money. Now, this time it took me 42 days to hit Diamond. So what was the difference between 42 days and 6 months? Number one, the discount coaching script. Yes, I used it. Oh, and Chelsea, I think, asked Mallory and Gretchen, can you guys share your scripts either in here or with the recording? Because people want to know about that. And I have a script too that I use for that. So I signed up most people as discount coaches, but I do it a little bit differently where I ask. I ask because at the end of my script, I say, you could sign up as a discount member, you'd save 25%, and if you want, I can teach you how you can share your fitness journey to earn an extra income as a coach. So that scares people away. People are like, whoa, no, I don't want to do that. But it also plants the seed. So while I signed fewer discount coaches, those that did sign up, I'd say half were actually eventually interested in the coaching opportunity. Another thing I did, I hate inviting you guys. That's my least favorite thing. But I did 10 coach invites every single day on Instagram. And it was really simple. I would find someone, and these were actually cold messages. I would not recommend it anymore. I would just say connect first. But I'd say like, hey, Ashley, I see every now and then you post about fitness and your page is really cool. Are you a fitness coach? I would just end with that question. And 9 times out of 10, they'd say no. And I took that as, oh my gosh, are you serious? I think you'd be amazing at what I do. Can I tell you more about it? So 10 of those every single day on Instagram. At this point, I had already built a follow-up list of past invites, people that told me no, people that told me yes and never signed up. So I did follow-ups like a boss, and I still do. Follow-ups will grow your business. Now I signed my mom up in my second business center, and I got my mom to Emerald. So that helped one side, but as you know, to get to Diamond, you need another Emerald. And so I signed up with this other coach who saw the potential in the business. She signed up her mom and her husband. That helped her get to Emerald. Now she grew. She ended up having 6 coaches at one point and then canceled. So do not rely on the people that got you to where you are today, because tomorrow they might quit. So I also kept growing. And that's it. So 10 coach invites a day, follow-ups, and building my mom and one other person. Perks this time around, you guys, was the bonus, like I mentioned already, and recognition. I can never get enough recognition. My name was on the wake-up call, not with the diamonds, but with the 2-star or 3 or 4-star diamond or whatever it was that helped me reach. I got a tank top. I won prizes for it and stuff. So for me, that's what I found at building my second business center. But more importantly, it grows your income a lot if you focus on getting to this point where now you at least have 3 diamonds, right? The 2 that got you to 2-star and then growing again. So there's so much potential in opening up a second business center and then running it and getting it to diamond. So those are my tips. And now we have Ashley LaSure, who again was one of my very first coaches and is killing it as a coach and star diamond now. So take it away, Ash.
Hey guys, can you guys hear me? Just make sure. Okay. Oh my god, I'm such a mess right now. I'm at baseball, and where we were supposed to go, it's not the right team, so I've been driving around trying to figure out where, and now Jaden's walking around trying to figure out where. So I'm a mess right now, but I kind of have my notes here. I can pretty much relate to almost everyone else here, and I feel like you guys will probably see that it's a trend too. But what made Diamond a goal for me is that I had huge goals when I decided to work this business. I wanted to be able to be home with my kids. I wanted to have that freedom. Before, I was working 3 jobs. I was finishing college. I had no time to do anything. I didn't get to do anything like normal moms do, like make dinner, take your kids to school, tuck them in for bed, do baths. I didn't get to do any of that. So I had a huge goal that I wanted to be able to have that freedom and be able to work from home and be with my kids at home. So that's why Diamond was a goal for me, because I knew just, from Sam telling me that you have to rank advance and grow your business, which means growing your team, in order to reach those big goals you have, whether it's financial or staying home with your kids or any of that. You have to advance rank. So I had big goals, and that's why Diamond was a goal for me. How did I achieve Diamond? I was kind of different. I didn't have any of my family members or spouse or anything sign up in the beginning. I don't even know why I didn't. I wasn't dating Cody at the time, and I didn't even sign up my mom until I was a star diamond, and I didn't even sign Cody up until I was a star diamond too. So I was total opposite. I just invited like crazy. I invited everyone. And first I'll tell you guys too is that I was a discount coach for, I think it was like 4 months before I actually decided to work the business. And then once I decided to work the business, my head was full force in it. And it took me, I believe, 4 months after that to actually reach Diamond. And I think it's crazy too, because I always talk to my coaches now, and it takes them like a month they're so close to Diamond. I have one girl who's so close to Diamond, and it took her a month, and she was feeling down on herself. And I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, it took me forever. Like, a month is amazing. So don't get down on yourself for not reaching your goals as quick as you want to, because we can all tell you that we make insane goals for ourselves, and most of the time I don't even reach that insane goal of mine, but it makes me a lot closer when you make those goals. Let's see where I was at. So how I achieved Diamond, I just did the basics, which is sharing. The biggest thing I did was share my journey with everyone, and I did it consistently. Like I said, I was working like crazy. I was a single mom and finishing school. I had like no time. So I didn't put a ton of time into this business, and I just did it consistently every day. And I didn't have a crazy, power hour or anything that I really followed, or oh my God, I can't talk, followed like that. It wasn't organized. So for me, I just invited like crazy, but I did it consistently. At that time, I wasn't even building a ton of relationships like I should have. I was always inviting right away, and thinking on it now, it definitely hurt me, in the long run. So definitely do both, but never ever stop inviting, and make sure you are inviting. Just like Ashley said, don't get scared and just do it. So I was doing it consistently, the basics, invited everyone I knew. And like I said, the biggest thing was I shared my journey. I know that's the reason that most people follow me and reach out to me, is because they're inspired by my journey. They don't care what I can offer them. They can go buy it off Amazon. They can go to another coach. There's tons of coaches. But you guys have to remember that people come to you for you. So always, always share that journey. I always tell my coaches that no matter what it is, Even if you're eating bad, share it. Share everything. Like, I've been going through postpartum depression. I've been sharing it here and there, just because I want my followers to know that I'm not perfect and I go through all these crazy emotions. I'm a hot mess mom. I go through all this stuff too, just like everyone else. And I'm no different than everyone else. And that's why they can relate to me. So definitely make sure that you're sharing that. How long it took me to reach Diamond? I already told you guys that. I was a discount coach for 4 months, and then it took me about, I think, 4 months to reach Diamond after that. And then advancing rank to Diamond, how it has helped me. It has helped me, I believe, to be, obviously it helped me not just reaching Diamond. Reaching Diamond didn't help me stay home. Just like Mallory said, you're not going to have, you're not going to have success and you have these, fat paychecks or anything like that once you reach Diamond. That's not it at all. You have to continuously grow. And so it helped me become a leader. The biggest thing is it helped me become a leader. It helped me show my coaches too that it's possible. It's possible to be a crazy single busy mom in debt, going through a lot, and being able to work a business for 20 minutes a day, do it consistently, and be able to fire all your bosses and be able to work from home and be with your kids and pay off your debt, all that stuff. It's possible. So it helped me show others that. It helped me become a better leader, and it helped me grow more than just Diamond too. It helped me, see that the importance of continuously growing. To me, it doesn't matter about the ranks, but it also matters at the same time because you want to show your team that you are growing and, leading with them from the front along with them. And I totally forgot where I was going with that. I seriously cannot figure it out. But that is my story. I also want to say too, what Ash said about helping your coaches succeed more than yourself is, I think that's the number one thing you can do as a leader, because you have to make sure that their goals are your goals. Even I help all of my coaches, even if they're not my personally sponsored coaches, I help them because I want everyone to see what this business can do for you, even if it's not helping me, because it's amazing. So why not share it? And, that brings it back to what Ashley said too about being scared of inviting. You have to think that if somebody didn't invite you, where would you be right now? Would you be in the position you're in? I certainly wouldn't be here if Sam didn't invite me. I'd be working my tail off with all these jobs and, probably still miserable. So I always make sure I think of that when I'm, scared to invite more or any of that. And you just have to bring yourself back to that and remember that you could be helping someone, even if you're getting 30 no's, you could be helping that one person out of 30. So that's huge. That's all I have.
I love it. Great job. Even with Remy crawling all over you and Jaden coming in the back. Oh man. So let's open it up for questions, you guys. And then I have a quick call to action for you guys at the end. But what do you guys think? For those of you that are not at Diamond or Star Diamond yet, is there anything new that you learned, or do you have any specific questions for the girls that shared their story today? Just feel free to unmute yourself, or you can type it in the chat box. Good luck, Ashley. All right. Well, for the call to action, what I want you guys to do is reach out to your upline. And this is mostly for people watching the recording, just because lots of people were hopping off and not even able to tune in. So even if you're watching the recording, the call to action is to reach out to your upline coach and share something new that you learned from this call, and 3 to 5 things that you're going to start doing if Diamond is your goal. If Diamond's not your goal, that's okay. It doesn't need to be everybody's goal. But if it is your goal, what are the 3 to 5 new things that you're going to start doing? And consistency can be one as well if you feel like you're doing everything. So 3 to 5 things you're going to start doing. And then for everybody that does that, I'm going to write your name down on this huge ass whiteboard that I have that's just been sitting here not doing anything. and I'm going to write down diamonds on there and put your names. And everybody that will start to rearranging it. So when you do hit diamond, you're going to go to one section, and when you're still shooting for it, you'll be in another section. But you will be on our radar, at least on my radar, every single day. I'm going to hang it right here, I think, or maybe over there. But every single day I'm going to be looking at you guys and knowing that you guys are pushing for diamond. Also, if you're already at diamond, I'm going to write you down for star diamond if that's your goal. So make sure to reach out to your upline, write down what you're going to do, tell them 3 to 5 things that you're going to start doing. Yeah, and then I'm going to take a picture and keep updating you guys on who advances to diamond, and maybe feature you guys on a live video or a team call going forward. Any last questions, comments, thoughts? No? All right. Well, thank you guys so much for speaking. Those of you guys that spoke and shared your journey. And don't forget sneak peek tonight. So hopefully I'll see you guys over there. Otherwise, have an awesome night, you guys. Bye.